This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Apply the handbrake. Slacken the relevant front wheel bolts. Then jack up the front of the car and support it on axle stands. Remove the front road wheels. Trace the brake pad wear sensor wiring back from the pads and disconnect it from the wiring connector. Note the routing of the wiring and free it from any relevant retaining clips. Using a screwdriver, lever the brake pad retaining spring from the caliper housing. If new brake pads are to be fitted, the caliper piston must be pushed back into the cylinder to make room for them. Using a G-clamp, push the caliper piston into the cylinder. Keep an eye on the brake fluid level in the reservoir whilst pushing the piston back and prevent any possible overflowing of brake fluid. Remove the two protective rubber caps. Using a suitable hexagon key, slacken and remove the two caliper guide pins from the caliper. Lift the caliper away from the mounting bracket and tie it to the suspension strut using a suitable piece of wire. Do not allow the caliper to hang unsupported by the flexible brake hose. Withdraw the two brake pads from the caliper and the caliper mounting bracket. Carefully clean the pad locations in the caliper body and mounting bracket. Prior to fitting the pads, check that the guide pins are free to slide easily in the caliper body bushes and are a reasonably tight fit. Inspect the dust seal around the piston for damage and the piston for evidence of fluid leaks, corrosion or damage. Where applicable, remove the protective foil from the outer pad backplate. Install the outer pad in the caliper mounting bracket, ensuring that the friction material of the pad is against the brake disc. Install the inner piston side pad to the caliper. The inner pad is fitted with a retaining clip which engages with the recess in the piston. Also note that the pad with the wear sensor wiring should be installed as the inner pad. Press the caliper into position on the mounting bracket. Install and tighten the guide pins to the specified torque. Refit the protective rubber caps. Reconnect the brake pad wear sensor wiring connectors, ensuring that the wiring is correctly routed. Refit the brake pad retaining spring to the caliper housing. Depress the brake pedal repeatedly until the pads are pressed into firm contact with the brake disc and normal non-assisted pedal pressure is restored. Repeat the above procedure on the remaining front brake caliper. Check the hydraulic brake fluid level. Refit the front road wheels. Lower the car to the ground. Tighten the wheel bolts to the specified torque. New pads will not give full braking efficiency until they have bedded in. Be prepared for this and avoid hard braking where possible in the first 100 miles or so after pad renewal.